Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Fred. And this conversation that we had with Dr. Alla Goldman earlier this week was just amazing. You know, she is such a bright light in these difficult times. These are challenging times, but I think, as she knows, having grown up in the Soviet Union and gone through many of life's changes on her own, every day has been a difficult time for all of humanity. And we could say these are the most difficult times that we've had if we want, or we could say that we are left with continuing to use strategies that bring joy and happiness and purpose and get us out of bed in the morning, as she said. So, two of the things that Dr. Goldman really pointed to were the power of laughter and then the power of dancing. As the gypsy dancing doctor, Ala gets around with dancing, with free form dancing, and really sees this as being the avenue or the pathway to having a life that really works, and sees that all of the ancient texts point towards dancing everywhere, from India to the Israeli texts to the Asian texts, the Chinese texts. There's dancing spoken of over time in all of the ancient world, because dancing is the methodology that so many of us humans have used to stay healed and to stay in joy and to give ourselves purpose. I, for one, don't dance as much as I could or should, and my wife is an avid dancer, as a Argentine tango dancer, and often speaks to the notion that she doesn't even know how people get through the world without dancing. Now, Dr. Goldman isn't exactly an Argentine dancer, but she relates to my wife and also has the same sentiments, as she doesn't understand how anyone can be healed without actually dancing. And then also with respect to comedy and laughter. So Dr. Goldman really sees that it's in the movement and it's in the laughter and it's in the decisions that we make that help us create a life that then allows us to want to get out of bed and live it. And what she has said in the conversation that I had with her this week was this idea that if you're unable to get out of bed, if you can't find a reason to get out of bed, you're going to find dis-ease as outcome of an outcome of that, and that couldn't be more clear. We also spoke to this notion of harmony and resonance and connection at being at the heart of all healing. And one of the things that I think we really were able to put another spotlight on was the idea that human connection can be facilitated through dancing and through laughter, through laughing with another person, and then through dancing with somebody. In any kind of form. You certainly don't have to be proficient. You don't have to be good at it. As she said, you can have four left feet. You can be post surgical. You can have any kind of limitation and still get all the benefits that are available through dancing. And I have agreed to become somebody who gets her introductory dance as a function of our conversation. I'm really looking forward to the next contact that we have, and I'll pass it on to you how it went for me. So what we're looking at is, like, what is it that creates someone like Dr. Alla Goldman, who then becomes a healthy healer? And Dr. Goldman is nothing less than a healthy healer. I think all of you would agree after listening to our conversation. But she also gets that in order to heal others, one has to be healthy. And she has used every means available to her, including multiple studies, and she has worked with some of the greatest mentors in the world to really become aligned with her basic self and make sure that she's delivering an opportunity for the people who have contact with her to upgrade their lives into being joyous, into being purposeful, into being um, just basically healthy and connected. And I really appreciated that conversation with her. And I really think, for me, it underlines that which this whole podcast is built on, which is that human connection and creativity and conversation and communication really are at the heart of all healing. Now, Dr. Goldman was trained in the Eastern Bloc, as she living in the Soviet Union. And then she came over here and became a regular family practice doc, but that did not work out for her. And after that, she decided to implement some things that she knew could work. So even inside of her conventional patient load, she began to have dance sessions or dance breaks. And her staff all know that that's what Dr. Goldman really needs and wants when she treats people. So, as a traveler, Dr. Goldman continues to dance each day and continues to bring joy and laughter to all of us. And I wonder if I can ask you, are you getting enough joy? Are you getting enough movement? Are you getting enough happiness and purpose? Are you getting enough opportunity and inspiration to have a reason to get up out of bed? It is Dr. Goldman's contention that you have a say in the matter about how that goes. And by utilizing some of the basic tools that are available to all of us, no matter how your world is going, including dancing and including laughter, you can have access to those tools and make a big difference. So it really was a thrill interviewing Dr. Goldman this week. And I hope you got as much out of it as I did. For me, it just underlined and emphasized what we've talked about before, which at the heart of all healing is connection. And you cannot get wealthy. You cannot have a great life doing things that you're not aligned with. So, thank you very much for listening to this short as well. And if you haven't heard the conversation with Dr. Goldman, please go back and listen to it. And if you have any comments or please leave that below. And if you have an opportunity, if you can like or share this video or this audio as part of the podcast, that goes a long way to making sure that this message reaches all the people that are in need or who are ready to receive it. Thank you very much again. It's Dr. Fred signing off. Bye for now.